I gotta show you guys the Celica before I start this video. So, yeah. Hello guys, this is the Walmart Supra. As you can see, my Evangelion, Ray figure here. Today's video is gonna be talking about a 9 to 5 job. I don't work a 9 to 5, I work a 12-hour shift. I work 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock at night. And, today's conversation is about quitting these type of jobs. Like, I've never quitted a job willingly. I mean, I think I did for my last job, actually, touche to that. Point is of this whole conversation is, I wonder if I feel alone with this. I show up to my job, every day, and like, this gut feeling inside of me almost irks me because of the fact that I'm not doing something that I love. And it's happened with jobs that I've enjoyed and jobs that I really don't enjoy. And I've had the jobs that I've loved working with shitty management. And I've had jobs that I didn't like working with amazing management. I've had the jobs that pay super well. I've had the jobs that didn't pay so well, from working at McDonald's to working at a dealership. With working with shitty managers, with working with great managers. I'm 23. I'm turning 24 this year in November. And I raised with these jobs is like, you can get paid reasonably well. Like, there's days where I've worked and bi-weekly I would take home maybe like $1,500. Best day, $1,800. There's jobs where I've taken weekly $200 to $300. And my soul just feels so empty when I work at jobs that pay reasonably well, but my job isn't something that I really want to do. And my soul feels so empty, rather if I'm working at a really, really good job that's paying me shitty wages. And there's times where I've come to myself where I'm like, you know what? If I just walk out and I just find my own purpose with my own trust in God and just relying on God that everything will be just fine, I'll be fine. But I realize it's not that easy. You need to have something to lean upon, whether if that's God, whether if that's a side business, a side hustle, something that you really, really love to do. I love working on cars. I do. I love working on cars. I'll breathe and die to working on cars. And I'm realizing that working at a factory that I'm working at today, working 12-hour shifts, it's painful. It's painful because of the fact that you feel like you're not leading yourself to where you want to be. I think right now I feel very upset. I feel like I'm slacking. Not financially slacking, because financially I'm fine. But spiritually slacking. I pray to God about this every single day. Pray to God that I'm thankful for working, because I am grateful. I get paid, I pay my bills, I'm fine. But spiritually, I'm not happy. I'm really not happy spiritually. I've been through this battle for the past 8 years working. But that's me working at McDonald's, where I got my first job, to working at this job at a factory getting paid really well. And I think it's just a constant battle back and forth consistently. And it makes me mad. I'm pissed. I guess I'm just so exhausted from it that I don't know how to express that. I really don't know how to express it because I'm just so mad. Because I know eventually if I leave this job and I find myself a job, that relates to me working on cars, I know I'm going to fall into that same loop again with really bad management that controls and manipulates you, makes you feel some type of way. And I know I'm going to fall into that loop again. And I feel like the only way to escape this feeling, and if anybody else feels this way, drop a comment below and like the video. Drop a comment below if you feel the same way. Because I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired and exhausted spiritually. I just want to be happy, man. I want to be happy with making reasonable wages. I don't want to keep on living through my 30s and 40s feeling this way. I really don't. And that's how I feel. Is like my body right now is like, I've worked 9 years in my life as a teenager. Through being 24 now, this year, tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I think now, for me, I just really want to focus on my health. I want to focus with living to my minimal, which means just paying my bills off, having my food, and just being set. And just using whatever's left over to invest and to make a side hustle, make a business. How am I going to do it? I don't know. I've consisted on starting an Instagram page with the Walmart Supra, which I have for the past year, growing that page to be a photographer because I love cars. Like I said, I love being in the loop with cars. That's what I want to be. I want to be in the loop with cars because that's what my heart desires and that's what my heart really wants. But being in this constant loop of working and being paid decently well, but not being happy spiritually, emotionally, is just hurting me. All it does is if I keep on falling into the soup again and again and again, it's just going to hurt me in the long run. That's all it is going to do. That's what literally it's going to do, is just hurt me emotionally. And then you'll grow depressed. That with these type of things too, you grow depressed, you grow weary. And I think quitting a 9-to-5, since we're raised to work at jobs, you feel some type of way once you lose your job or quit your job. You feel like you're not insecure. You're not secure. You don't have anything to rely on. And that's why you have to start a side hustle and start stuff that really, really matters. But obviously, in order to start something that really, really matters, you need to have some type of margin, like some type of thing to lean on for a little bit. Rather if that's saving in a separate savings account, not your actual savings, but a separate savings account, getting rid of debt as quickly as possible, and just living reasonably. Like me right now, I messed up my ways because I have credit cards now. So now I have to pay those off in order to quit my job and start finding other ways. Because it's tiring. It's exhausting. I'm trying to keep this video maybe around like 10 minutes. It's exhausting and it's tiring to be feeling this type of way. And the reason why I'm pausing is because of the fact that I don't know how to feel. I'm upset. Yeah, I just wanted to express the way that I feel. And I was praying to God about this, to tell this across YouTube, because if you're dealing with a job right now and you feel the same way that I do, please drop a comment below. Please drop a comment so I don't feel alone in this, because it sucks. This feeling really sucks. Feel like you're in a job that you just don't like and you're disappointed by it, and you feel like you're just being like one of the sheep and you're just following around with the government, how their rules are and how you have to live your life. Drop it below, because I feel that same way too. I feel like I'm just a rat racing in a wheel, chasing the next thing and following that same loop over and over again for the past 8 years of my life. Some people don't even catch on to this till they're in their 50s or even to their 40s. I think people are catching on to it more now than ever. That's the reason why unemployment's so high and people started their own business, but I'm starting to get those feelings too. I'll be praying on this consistently and spending my time with God and be praying for everybody that feels this type of way. I love you guys. Peace.